Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new video. I'm Isabel and I'm very glad that you're here. This video is gonna be a bit different to my other videos, but I was really craving just like doing something like this. And as you may see from the title, it's gonna be like a coffee chat. So put yourself in this scenario. We're friends, we've gone out for a little coffee, we haven't seen each other in a while, so we're gonna update each other. I don't know if this is something that a lot of people will wanna like watch, even if one person wants to hear me rant about my life and just like get updated. I'm so grateful for you, but I don't know, like this is my channel and I created it in part for me to be able to do these little chats, just to like update my little bubble in the internet about what's going on in my life, what are my goals right now, how has my year been going, just like honestly a little catch up. And feel free to put down below and comment down below how has your year been so far, like in English or Spanish or French or any language you want. I'm planning to do this way earlier. This was supposed to be like a Q1 reset, like Q1, but as you know, it's almost May right now, like it's the last week of April, so I guess it will be something like how has my first 4 months of the year been. If you've been here from the beginning or from like the beginning of this year, you've seen my little red notebook. That's where I'm jotting down and where I have annotated all my goals for the year and also my goals for the quarter. Here's where I do my like monthly resets and all that stuff. Let's begin by evaluating my word of the quarter. I set this word in January, like for my first monthly reset, and I told you guys that my word of the quarter was work-life balance. So let's reflect on that. For those of you who are new, and just like to give you some context, 2022 was a year of chaos. I started like my first proper job, even though it was an internship. I thought like I now consider it like my first proper job because it was really heavy. I had a lot of ownership, I had a lot of responsibility, and it was a mixture of excitement, of loving my job, of like wanting to be best, of wanting them to hire me after I finished my internship. Like all of that turned into me working so much and literally working from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed. It was just like chaos. It became a habit to work that much and just don't focus in other areas of my life. I felt like I started slacking in so many other areas of my life, YouTube being one of them. I didn't upload anything for like 3 months. I was even working on weekends. I was staying until like midnight working, like just not good. And looking back at the end of the year when I changed jobs and I said like I don't want to go into 2023 with work being the 90% of my life. I want to focus on other things. I want to focus on my content creation. I want to focus on myself and my healthy habits. So that's why like work-life balance was a very important theme for Q1 and what was like my North Star for Q1, just like try and achieve that work-life balance. And I'm happy to say that I achieved this. Like obviously there's no way you can actually measure this in like a scale from 1 to 10. January was a really good month. I feel like I started the month, it was a slow month at work because I work in retail, so it was a bit slower, and it just gave me a taste of what I could be like, of what my life could be if I balanced my work. I started leaving work at like 6 p.m, having my lunch break, which I had never had before. Like I never knew what a lunch break was because I never took lunch breaks, and I don't know, I just started to value all those things. In January I uploaded literally like 17 videos in my YouTube channel. That's just my world record. I've never done that, and I was so proud of myself for that. Like I absolutely loved it. So January was a really good month. However, I don't know if it was because of burnout or whatever, February started like a lot busier. And in my work, as I told you, I work in retail. February, because of Valentine's Day and like other seasonalities, it's just like got a lot busier. First half of February was really chaotic. I felt like I was going back to like past habits. I decided not to give up. I took it as a challenge. I told myself, okay, I've learned how to have work-life balance in chill months. Now I need to learn how to have work-life balance in busy months. So I honestly just like focused on improving my organization, changing some of my mindsets at work, which I have told you about and I documented in my Spanish organization videos that are the ones like before this one. And it honestly helped me so much. The last 2 weeks of February were really good in work-life balance. Then we go to March. March was the best month in work-life balance I feel like I've ever had, or I've had in like a year or so. I was so good. I feel like I never stayed past 6 p.m. working. I had my lunch break. More than like actual hours, I feel like it was a lot in my mentality. I felt chill, like I felt relaxed at work. I didn't feel like this constant anxiety at work of I'm not doing enough, I'm just like, I'm stressing. Like that just went down. Like I was so chill, I was so relaxed at work. I stopped being too hard on myself and just like wanting to do my 1000% and give my 1000% in everything single thing. Like I started prioritizing, okay, does this task require me to be so stressed or not? And this is something again I shared in my organization tips, which is a vlog in Spanish. If you speak Spanish, you should watch that. But I feel like that totally helped me. And March was, I managed to do so many things apart from my work. I had a lot of admin tasks to do. Also, March gave me time to, like, I was the healthiest I've ever been in March. There was a week I vlogged that week in which I worked out 5 times a week. I don't know, it was just so good. I feel like I was so balanced, and that just like set the new record for me that I want to like try and keep that up. Like all that to say that I feel like we achieved my main North Star of the quarter to be work-life balance. Having said that, there are still things that I think I could improve, but that's just like life, you know, like you accomplish one goal and you want to like keep improving. Going on to my Q2 goals, jot down things that I want to achieve in Q2, and I'm gonna read them to you and then just like discuss a bit more. So firstly, I want to focus a lot more on content creation. This is because although March was a very balanced month, I feel like it was super balanced and super good in other areas of my life except content creation. In the whole of March, I uploaded 3 videos, which is just like something that doesn't make me happy. I would love to upload 2 times a week. I know that's a big challenge for me, but at least upload 1 time a week. So to upload less than 1 time a week and have like 2-week gaps between video and video, it just doesn't make me happy. It makes me feel disconnected with my channel. It makes me feel like I have this passion that I love so much and I'm not dedicating enough time for it. Like I'm not organizing myself to prioritize my passion. The challenge now, and the challenge I feel like this quarter, is to, okay, achieve work-life balance, achieve being healthy and like focusing on that areas of my life, but don't slack on content creation. Like again, as I told you, January was a really good month. February I started slacking, but I still uploaded like 10 videos on February, which is really good. And then March, it was like a radical like thing in which I uploaded 3 videos. And again, like that just doesn't, I don't feel happy about that. The thing is, I have so many ideas, I have so many videos that I want to film, but I don't give myself the time to actually film them and edit them, and I end up like always having a huge list of videos to be filmed in my brain that doesn't let me like feel free, because it's like having a huge to-do list all the time, every time, and like feeling like you're never accomplishing your to-do list. So that's something that I want to change in Q2. Like, another thing for Q2, which I feel like it's in like implied in what I told you, is keep consistent on my healthy habits. The one I honestly feel like I worked a lot on March, just like keep them. My ideal lifestyle, my ideal self is this very like is this person that is very healthy without going to extremes, but like nourishes herself. Another goal for this quarter again would be to like keep the, these are not goals, these are just like things that I want to achieve in the quarter overall. So keep the work-life balance, just not because it's not going to be my North Star of quarter 2 means that I'm just not going to do it. Like obviously if I've achieved so much in quarter 1, I need to keep it in quarter 2, especially because it just makes me so happy. So keep the work-life balance. And then other things that I want to achieve in quarter 2 are, I want to make more income. I make a lot more income than what I made last year, but I have so many expenses, and I have so many expenses coming up as well, like in the next months of this year, that I don't know, I just feel like I need to create a new source of income, and I'm working on that. That's one of the projects that I'm working on, like a little business. I feel like it's easy for me to procrastinate it because one, I'm busy, but second of all, because I'm scared of what will happen if I do that. But just like set my fears aside, just do it. So having said all of that, I decided that my number 1 priority, my North Star, my word for the quarter is gonna be, and it took me a long time to like think about this. I was evaluating everything, and I know it's not like it's set in stone, but for me it feels like it kind of has to be set in stone. So my word for the quarter is content creation. And this is because content creation makes me the happiest. I think about YouTube and about content creation, no joke, every single day of my life. And if I'm not uploading content, I'm thinking about it, I'm generating ideas. And like, once again, I feel like my brain works at like 3 times or 5 times the speed of my actual like editing capabilities. So I really want to focus on like giving myself time to content create, get back into my content creation game, or like not even get back. Let's stop thinking about the past and what I did in the past. And that's like a mistake that I feel like I make a lot in content creation, especially like I always look and compare myself to the past, like why didn't I do that, or look, like my videos were doing so well like back then, or like people like my videos then, and like I always compare myself to the past, and I don't want to compare myself to the past anymore. Like I'm gonna up my content creation game from now onwards. Like what is important is the present, the today, and like my plans for the near future. I really want to focus on that. I said this at the beginning of April. Now we're in the last week. Let's talk about where I'm at, especially with the content creation. I feel like I've improved from March. Like if I compare myself to March, I've improved, but I'm still not where I want to be. I have to find ways to organize myself better and also be more disciplined with myself when editing. I feel like sometimes what I do is I edit only when I have the energy and when I'm motivated, and there's just some things in life in which you don't have the energy to do and you're not motivated, but you just gotta do it because it's your job. And also, like, I'm sure this happens to everybody, that when you think about doing something, you don't want to do it, but once you're doing it, you actually like enjoy it, just like when working out. So I have to do a bit of that with myself in editing. Sometimes when I think of sitting in my like room and editing in my computer for like 5 hours straight, it just like puts me off editing. Even though I enjoy editing, it just puts me off. So I need to be a bit more disciplined in that, just like in the way I'm disciplined with my job, my corporate job, because I have someone paying me and someone like telling me that I have to do, otherwise I'll get fired. It's easy when you work on yourself, by yourself, to just like slack, you know, because you don't have that person. But I need to be a bit more disciplined. So as of April, I think I've improved. Also, I started my TikTok, which if you don't follow me there, make sure to follow me. TikTok is gonna be another journey. Like, it's gonna be another journey in which I need to be like consistent and like disciplined, etc. But I started it, and that's good. I wish by the end of the quarter I'm at a place with my content creation where I feel like I'm giving it my best, it's giving me results, and yeah, like I feel like I'm giving space to all my ideas, and that I'm making most of my ideas a reality and videos in YouTube, because once again, I hate like getting stuck with ideas and not being able to actually like make them because I don't give myself the time to do it. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on trying to organize and fit everything into my week. Definitely something that like affected my content creation was starting to work out and eat healthier, etc., because like working out takes 2 hours of my day that I previously didn't take out. But I know I'm not gonna leave to decide working out because I know it's really good for me. So now I just need to challenge myself to find a way to still work out during the day and still edit, or maybe like work out 3 times a week for now until I find like a good routine with my editing, and then just like up my workout game. And that's where I'm at the end of April. And talking about April, I thought we would review my April goals, take time to read through them again and see if I have time to accomplish any new one by the end of the month. So you're new here and you're new for my monthly resets. I divide my goals, and I divided my yearly goals into 3 categories: work, personal life, and social. So let's go through them. For work on April, I set 3 goals. Firstly, upload at YouTube at least once a week, which I think I have partially done. Like I uploaded the first week, but again, I didn't upload the second week. I uploaded the third. If we're being super like strict, then I haven't achieved that because there was 1 week in which I didn't upload, but that's okay. If I managed to do 4, so 2 videos this week, we're gonna be happy. Then try TikTok out, check if I like it. Just like I didn't want to put the pressure on myself to actually like force myself to do TikTok if I didn't like it. But I honestly like do like uploading TikToks. I feel like it's a habit that I need to learn. It's a skill that I need to learn, because editing TikToks and filming TikToks, it's quite different from like super chatty YouTube videos. Like I could never do this on TikTok. That's why I love YouTube. But yeah, like I tried it, I liked it, so I'm gonna continue that, and that's a goal that I achieved. Like at least I tried it out. Then I wanted to launch my little business, which I don't think we're gonna achieve that. Like I think we're gonna have to postpone it for May. Honestly, that's one of the things that I haven't worked at all on this month. That also makes me a bit sad and like stresses me out. I'm conscious that I have a lot on my plate right now, and a lot of people tell me like you shouldn't have so much on your plate or whatever, but I like having a lot of things to do. Like it makes me happy, and I consider myself a bit of a multi-hyphenate. Like I love doing different things, and they all have a purpose, you know. Like this little business will allow me to have more income. I feel like, yeah, it could look like I'm doing a bit too much from an outside perspective, but I feel like the goal is to find balance and be able to like do a bit of everything. I don't know, like I'm in the process of finding that out. Then personal growth, work out 4 times a week. I don't think I've worked out 4 times a week any week on April, but I've worked out 3 times a week most weeks, which I feel like that's really good. Honestly, like my base was 2 times a week. I need to prioritize YouTube as well, so maybe working out 4 times a week is not the best for me if I want to like focus on my content. So you know, I have to make those little sacrifices. Then practice my French. I did this like once. I think I could up my game on this, use my gua sha. I used it a bit. I don't know why I'm slacking on my gua sha again. So not that much. And being consistent with my habits, like use my habit tracker, I feel like that's a yes. Like I've been consistent with that. And then in social, I had this particular event, which was like a wedding, and I put like one of my goals was to feel my best in that wedding, like feel spontaneous, don't like let my insecurities get hold of me. And I think that was a totally yes. Like I honestly was super good at the wedding. The next day I didn't feel that great because I had like hangover and like mental hangover, like anxiety hangover, but like on the day I was really good. So I would say that that's a yes. Then goal 10 is to like actively seek plans for going out on weekends. I think think I've done this more or less because I've been super tired most weekends. So like I haven't really achieved this, but it's honestly because I didn't want to. I didn't want to force myself to go out because I was honestly super tired. This weekend I do want to go out, and this weekend is still April, so if I do this weekend, I'm gonna like take it as I accomplished it. But I also need to listen to myself. Like if I really don't want to go out and I just want to lay in my bed and rest because I'm extremely tired because of everything I do during the week, then I'm gonna be patient with myself and I'm not gonna force myself to accomplish this goal. Then my 11th goal was to give a gift to a friend and to an aunt that I have, like 2 people that I care a lot about. Just my goals was to give them gifts for their birthday. I did one, I haven't done the other one, and I hope I can give it to her like for Mother's Day or something instead. But yeah, I would say I partially did this. So overall, April, how would I describe it? It was a bit chaotic. It was not that work-life balance. I don't feel like I was as work-life balance as in March, but I'm getting back on it, and the second half of April has been a lot better. April has been a transition month. April was a month of like practice month, and then on May I'm gonna like have all my things on track. Not my things, like I'm gonna be on top of everything, you know? Myself, sometimes I'm scared of telling myself like this has not been the greatest month. But you know, like there's nothing wrong with admitting that to you. Like that's better than lying to yourself and saying that this has been the greatest month of my life just to feel like you're being positive, because it's not negative to be real with you and say like, okay, I could improve a bit more this month. So yeah, that was April. That's my little review of how my quarter one was. I'm very happy that I achieved my most important like goal focus of the month, which was work-life balance. I'm trying to keep that, and I don't know, and stay tuned for the new word of the month, which is content creation, which implies you a lot, because if I follow that, which I'm gonna work as much as I can to actually achieve that, there's gonna be a lot of content going on in this channel. So don't forget to subscribe if by any chance you're new and you've just watched me ramble for an hour straight. And yeah, love you very much. I feel like part of doing more content creation is doing videos that I love and not focusing that much on the numbers and views and everything, which of course are important. Like I'm not gonna lie to you or to myself that they're not important, but I feel like even if I have like 1 million subscribers and I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, like I should always prioritize enjoying and focusing on what I want to make, like to find that balance in between what I want to make and what I feel you will like. So this was one of those videos in which I just prioritize a bit more. What do I actually want to make? What do I want to talk about? What do I want to rant about? All progress, all working on your goals, it's never like a straight line up. It takes like some ups and downs, but overall you're doing better. And if you feel like you're going down right now, then it's time to pick yourself up and keep going. It's never too late. I'll leave you with that message. I hope you, whatever your goal is, like anything, you can do it. Just like keep working on it. And I know that sometimes it feels way harder, you feel like it's impossible, but it's not. You can do it, and I'm here to tell you you can do it. Having said that, I'll see you very soon. Bye.